Hello YouTube, and welcome back to some more Baldur's Gate Enhanced Edition. The last time we left off, we were running around the world looking for a method to get to the bandit camp. And in previous runs of doing the different map pieces of Peldvale and Larswood, I believe. Yeah, Larswood and Peldvale. I killed off all the bandits, and I did not take their um, possible choice of dialogue to infiltrate the bandit group and have them transport me to their hideout. So I ended the video early and was walking around the map endlessly, and I just couldn't figure it out. I went pretty much all the wilderness areas I could think of that had bandits in it, and it just wasn't spawning. So I did what I thought I would never do, and that is take a look at a wiki and see if there's a third option or if I really was at the end, because I couldn't think of any way previously to get to the bandit camp other than killing those bandits. And they suggested that there is a guy here in the Feldpost Inn that will also give me away. The Feldpost Inn is down here, and this is in the city of Bergost on the large map. So I'm still tired because I've done so much wandering around. So I'm gonna come here into the inn, and I'm gonna take a room
If you insist.
first and rest.
You want some whiskey?
So we'll get that taken care of. Okay, done. And now we're gonna go wander around upstairs and see if we can't find this guy that we're looking for. I believe his name is Havoc, or something close to that. Is that you? No. But I'll talk to you regardless.
What you want?
This is my room and I don't want visitors. Leave me alone. Okay, fine. Rump. Tranzig. Okay, so it's probably this guy.
Seems to me like these men want a little trouble.
Why do you want to bother me?
I'll give 'em trouble.
Can't you see that I'm in a hurry to get out of this damn town? Perhaps you could tell us why you're in such a hurry. Sorry to bother you. Stop where you are. We know what you're all about. Surrender and spill your guts. It's possible in one of the previous notes that I've picked up, they might have mentioned this guy. I don't remember. Um, it would have been all the way back in Noshkal, I think. And that was a long time ago, so I don't remember. But asking him, perhaps you could tell us why you're in such a hurry? We're telling him we know what he's all about. Well, let's go with the feigned ignorance response. Not gonna tell you guys anything. Get out of my face. You won't be rid of us that easily. We know you're up to no good. Tell us everything. Yeah. Alright, I know you're up to something. You know what I'm up to, eh? Well, maybe something you don't know about is my magic skills. You might not believe me, but if you ain't out of my face in the next 5 seconds, I'll blast ye to kingdom come. You, wielding magic? You can't suspend our disbelief that much. Come along now and surrender, or we'll have to hurt you. A mage, we don't want any trouble. We're not afraid of any magic. If you want to fight, then bring it. Yeah, that sounds good. I warned you, now you'll pay the price. Alright, you're about to get toasted, buddy. Alright, that looked like he was trying to cast a Melf's Acid Arrow. Alright, he was fairly low level. Got a ring, looks like a ring of protection. Gold. Scroll, what is this scroll? Glitter dust. Low level scroll. Wand I want. Of course I want to keep my arrows. Up these bolts that I can't even use. And the ring I can't use either. Because I already am wearing one. But it just seems much more valuable than the other things. So we'll take a look at the note. I'm perplexed as to why Malahay has not communicated with us in some while. You are to get to the mines and find out the condition of his operation. You're also to collect any iron that may have been stolen by the kobolds. Our next raid will most likely take place at Peldvale or Lardswood. So visit either of those areas and track us back to our camp. Ezek. Okay. That may not get us where I want to go. All that tells me about is two areas of the map that I've already been to. That is empty. Okay, awesome. It has revealed to me here bandit camp. So I think that did the trick. I won't save over this file just in case. I do have now at least one more thing to identify. Did this
All right.
innkeeper sell things?
You want some whiskey?
Yes, okay, so let's... What I can sell. Sell him the cloak. Want the bolster. He has a composite longbow. That is definitely an improvement. The bow I've been using, which is, it's probably a bow that I could have bought a really long time ago. I'm just gonna check it on the ground. I don't have spell memory? I do have a spell. Ring of the Princes, armor class and saving throw, and this is also ring. So he may buy the ring now that it's identified.
Here for ya.
Well, good. So I'll sell him the ring. I will open up this gem bag. Sell off a bunch of gems that I have been neglecting to sell. All right, gem bag is empty again. Okay, and buy the bow. Oh, there it is. Only 3,000. We have 85K left, so got tons and tons of resources. Lots of arrows saved up. Okay, that's all we're gonna do here. Let's get out of here. Come on, peasant, stop it.
Very well.
Oh, I'm glad that was a lot easier. Could have been difficult. I think Durlag's tower is gonna be the most difficult thing we've done for a while. So I'm gonna come up here to Peldvale.
You have been waylaid by enemies and must defend yourself.
Waylaid by some dogs. Kill. Not even gonna bother to put my shield on. Okay.
If you insist.
You have been waylaid
Oh
by
my
enemies
gosh, this is
and must defend yourself.
a bad waylay.
Very well.
Dude. Shoot your bow. Oh my goodness, you're pathetic. Oh, and then I ran out of arrows. And I also backed myself into what looks like a corner. Guys are hitting me really good. Luckily, they haven't poisoned me. I have been making some pretty noob mistakes because I'm not focus firing one guy down until he dies, and I'm spreading my shots out. They're fairly easy to kite if I'm not being stupid. Low. But I am being pretty incompetent shooting my bow.
Your life ends here.
Oh my goodness, okay. That's taking way too much damage. Well, the autosave. Try this
Would you have me do?
again.
You insist.
Yeah, got waylaid twice on the way there.
All right, all right.
That's a pretty lame reload, and I should have just sucked it up and said, well, that's what you get for playing badly, but I just wasn't in the mood. I just want to hurry up. I'm just, a little frustrated. I spent so much time re-wandering over maps. There. Are we going to say anything about this, or is it just a picture?
Very well.
Guess it's just a picture.
I am.
And now I'm
so
weary.
Weary.
Really? You just slept in an inn, then traveled up to the forest, and you're already tired? And it's daytime, so now you're going to make me walk around at night? I'm going to sleep through the day? Alright, I'm going to come over here into the corner. I still want to keep these spells. Man, like I haven't used any. I haven't even used heals or anything. I'll walk around a little bit unrested and burn my spells off. I don't think the rest penalty is all that bad. Just have to be careful when I actually get to where the bandit camp is. That I play a little cautiously. The bandit camp could be a little bit rough. And there's possibly pretty good treasure there as well. I think the bandit camp has the boots of haste that I've been hoping to get for a long time. And once you get those, it makes kiting monsters really easier. Okay, so now that I know, got bandits everywhere. I was gonna say I'll start doing some stealth stuff, but didn't get to that. That's okay. Got my belt of piercing versus slashing. Switch to the slashing belt. I mean, this guy's using blunt. Matter. In case more guys show up with arrows, I guess for the piercing. Piercing attack. Oh, that was a pretty rough hit. Rain on you. The archer I knew was coming. Oh. How Gauss's Osan. Got a name, so he's got to be good. I don't want to switch off my shield, change to a bow to shoot this guy, but I don't want to walk up here to fight him either because I don't know what other guys I might reveal by accident. I could shoot a lightning bolt, but I don't really want to waste a lightning bolt just to kill. This is like a really low level bandit. I'm rolling really bad. Alright, well now the bandit's up in my face. I can at least kill him off. Dead. Oh, what I should have done in all that wandering, should have bought some healing potions. Yeah, I have a +0, which really must be a result from the being tired. Okay, I gotta rest before I do that. That being tired severely knocked down my ability to fight. I didn't think it would affect it that much, but
Very well.
I mean the other possibility is to go in with my robes and shoot a bunch of like webs and fireballs and stuff like that, and switch back to my armor, and do it while staying rested. But I'm pretty sure the fireball won't kill him. I'll still have to fight him in melee. So regardless, I would have liked to approach from a different direction. First place. That might have been the main building, the main camp right there. Want to come in at a different angle, not right at the main building, right off the bat. Pull off all the unnamed peon bandits before I head to the main guy, so that he has to fight by himself. At least that's the hope. For all I know, that was the better situation. I do find it a little lame. I mean, here's the main road up to Baldur's Gate, but yet I couldn't go onto this map without talking to someone first, even though it's a map that contains a piece of the main road. Ruins right here. Got some zombies. Hi, zombie. Come on. Die, zombie. Alright. Zombies killed. Ruins up here. I'll finish exploring these ruins a little bit. I just make sure I don't flip the bandit camp by making a wide arc around it. Skeletons. My arrows won't be very effective against skeleton. Yeah, I'm just wasting arrows. Switch to the shield. We'll also switch to the flaming sword because that works good against undead. Come on, it's like a +4 sword against undead. Should not be missing. Chance to hit cannot get any better than with a +4 weapon. Quick saving pretty much after every fight if I can remember to. Not because the fight was hard, but something may happen 2 seconds afterwards that causes me to die, and then I don't want to have to do it again and again, the skeleton fight, because that would just be annoying. Constantly repeating the little things, not saving often enough. Just a pain. Especially when you did it without taking damage, or some other good result. I am almost curious. I walk off the map here, I want to make sure it doesn't
All right, all right.
give me any other travel options by doing so.
All right, all right.
Okay, that looks like the bandit camp. I mean, look at that. It's like 3 trees deep off the road. How any traveler in the world that's ever traveled this road does not know that there's a bandit camp right there. It's so very poorly hidden. Alright, I need to switch back to my bow. I want to get into a shooting contest with the guy. Because I have archery gauntlets and a +1 bow. Be a much better archer than him. Hey, killed off a cheapo hobgoblin. Oh, here's another cheapo hobgoblin.
Spare
Oh,
no one.
come on. I wasn't swinging, he was just daydreaming. I could be picking up all these bandit scalps, but I really don't have any intention to traveling back to Bergos for any reason. That's the only place you can really sell them that I can think of. Oh, these hobgoblins are just coming in. Word.
Spare no one. Forward march.
I want to hit this one because he's hurt. Die faster. Alright, now I got a shield on. Got a guy shooting me.
Forward march.
Thank you.
Your life ends here.
Glad. I was worried that walking those 2 steps would bring a bunch more archers into the screen, but oh, you actually hit me. Zap you with a train and get a little bit of that damage back. Alright, let's see. Got a spell. Ring. Another spell. Necklace. Necklace. Ring. Roll. Roll. Win my bag. Bow back on. Not with those. Up. +2 arrows. I don't really care if it's +1 or +2. Not gonna min-max it that much on the hard fights. I'm just whatever arrow stack is the lesser stack. I just want to get rid of that stack. Got a door into this tent. That chest is possibly trapped. This bandit camp after all. Locked. Rarely switch. That was a pretty poor amount of treasure. Let's go in the first tent here. Oh.
You be quiet.
Woke up a hobgoblin.
All right.
Now this guy's got a name. I want to put my shield on. Maybe harder than he seems. He is using a slashing weapon, so I'll even put on the slashing belt.
I'll crush you. I'll crush your face, I will.
Alright. And he didn't really have any treasure of note. Okay, I'm gonna put robes on right away. I can begin Searching for traps. Oh, the searching for traps comes off. Clicked on a barrel. I mean, I'm almost certain that that chest is going to be trapped. Why wouldn't it be? Got a potion. The perfect place to put trapped treasure. What kind of potion? Speed? No? Not going to be trapped? Yeah, well, it really had nothing in it, so... take the robes back off and put some armor on. I can... Now we're also going to put the bow back on. Not go into this tent?
Very well.
Like it. Okay. Lots of loot. Crates and chests sitting. They're, of course, all going to be locked. Every time I take my armor off to unlock one. Oh, beautiful. I really need. Every time I take my armor off to open a chest or something, then I'm going to run the risk of some bandit just wandering onto the screen and then shooting me while my armor class is down. Another potion here. And this is tedious to do constantly. Switch out armor. But it is the safest way. I checked this barrel already, but I'll check it again. And here I can go in. Oh, some gnolls to shoot. Oh, lots of gnolls. Put the shoot back on. Don't think their pluses to hit are all that high, but should be high enough. Are you gonna swing?
All right.
A high chance that some of these are booby trapped. There really should be putting the trap detection on again. Seems like they're safe. I mean, the worst it can do is stab me and then I reload. But I really would like to play it as precautious as possible so that I can say I did a good job and have to reload it 10 million times. I mean, I don't have a reload counter or anything to keep track of how many times that I've died or had to reload because of a death. It's got to be a lot. It's got to be over 100. And I'm not proud of that.
All right, all right.
Some of it can't be avoided. Some of it is just my own stubbornness of refusing to spend resources. But I can take note of that flaw of mine of being stubborn on resources. I can tell you when I was younger, and when I say younger, I mean maybe even as little as a few months back, it played the typical RPG with spending nothing. I would literally hoard everything and refuse to waste anything because I always just thought, oh, that one amazing fight's gonna come up and you're gonna need to burn every potion and every scroll just to get through it. It always just resulted in me hoarding everything. Pretty good, I'm still wearing my robes. Probably really dumb of me. Also, wanted to be using those arrows.
What would you have if you insist?
So, push the armor really fast. Chest. Okay. Push the armor back. So I got those 2 dead bodies there. Not quite ready to go in there yet. I will go in this tent. Just want to check that there's not a guy standing up here. It looks like there's a cave there. And I believe that has either a bunch of gnolls or a bunch of hobgoblins inside. I'll do the cave first, and then I'll come down and do the little hut.
If you insist.
Don't start talking, start shooting. Wow, so they hit me right away. That's not good. I could do 1 lightning bolt, and that would trash a lot of these guys because they're all kind of lined up. And it would be fun. Fun. One guy that did hit me. Roll. Only rolled a 12. Wow. So I assume that one guy flinned. Gonna probably just keep hitting me a lot. Now they decide to talk. Sorry, you ugly. So you come to mock Garklax. Garklax's clan has been in the cave long enough. Let us out now or die. Sorry. But you won't be getting out today. Then you won't get out either. And there's so many guys piled up right here. Casting my sleep spell would be really good, but I can't because of the armor. I don't know, they're a little bit high level, I don't know the sleep would affect them. Already in my face, so I can try a sleep scroll. Or a color spray scroll, but if I do get hit when I'm trying to cast it, it will fumble the spell. But it is just a sleep spell and a color spray. Not a big deal. And funny enough, in real Dungeons and Dragons, trying to cast a scroll surrounded by all these guys and wearing armor would never work. Alright, it put some guys to sleep, amazingly enough. And we'll do the color spray on this guy over here. And that put them to sleep, great. So hopefully I can kill off this guy before everyone else starts to wake up. And then I'll just have an easy time. Oh, sweet. Just mow through these sleeping guys. I was gonna say, come on, you can't hit a sleeping guy on the floor. Look at that. Missing. An unconscious guy sleeping on the floor. I don't really know how long the duration of this would, yeah. So that's Garklax that I'm fighting, so I want to come over here and kill the other gnoll first. Come on. Oh, getting hit. That's not good. He did roll a 20. He did have to crit me to hit me. Alright. That went over fairly well. Only slightly hurt. Cast a spell? And 1 coin. That's 6 coins. This pretty stingy, guys. Okay. We'll give it a quick save. There may be some more nulls. Back to here. Yep. I can't shoot them. I do feel that sleep spell, that color spray, were well spent. Saved me from having to cast a lot of heal spells that I might have otherwise. Okay. I'm gonna shoot a bow. It saved me from casting a lot of heal spells that I otherwise would have been the result. Even though they seemed like they had to roll 20s to hit me. With that many nulls all swinging at me, it wasn't like I had them barred in a doorway where I could fight them one at a time. I was literally taking, 6 attacks each swing. But it really did reduce their chances. I was pretty happy with that, and it made me feel pretty satisfied.
All right, all right.
Down to this. But who do we have down here?
So I kicked him in the head till he was dead.
Not. I don't like the looks of ye. I don't. Nor do I like the looks of ye. But it's better than a face of a pulpy mush. Now, don't you think? Are you threatening me? Are you kidding? With a face like yours, it's a compliment. Keep your voice down, or my next won't be a threat. I want to know how this whole place is laid out, and I want to know it now. I don't care how it's laid out, because I'm going to come in here and slaughter everyone. Let's give him the rude voice here of his face looking ugly. Get out of here. I said I don't like ye, and it's not liable to change anytime soon. Okay, thanks. I'll come back here, and I'll arm my bow, and I'll start shooting you. Plus 2 arrows. Like that. Wow, you took a long time to respond to that, but I also took a really long time to figure out to shoot my 3rd arrow. Really should have hit you a 3rd time before you got down here. But you died quick enough. I'm only just sad that you only had 1 gold piece. Being that you're that cheap, something in here I feel like should be trapped. Potions up. Fireball. Empty chest. Now I know something's really got to be trapped. Oh, really? Another potion? Bag? Gold? This bandit camp is not very well stocked. Really expecting more. Let's put armor back on. Shield off. Put our bow back. The right arrows are being.
All right, all right.
I've played other ways in the past where you walk around with your characters hiding in shadows. You get to walk around and you get to stab and one-shot kill a lot of enemies that way, and that can be pretty satisfying as well. So, got a +5 to hit me, so he's hitting me on a 15. That's pretty rough. But I do have a +6, and before, when I was fighting him on the previous reload... Okay, I don't like this. I was fully aware that more bandits were going to show up. They're just really pincushioning me. Maybe because I have the slashing belt on instead of the piercing belt. That could be part of the problem. Had to use one of my brand new healing potions. That makes me pretty sad. Guy over here. There's no attack of opportunity things, or just walking away from him while he's swinging at me. Wow, he is just wailing on me. Hitting me way too successfully. I don't have any other means of healing. I'm probably going to die again. Right here. It's just way too high level. His chances to hit me are just way too high. 25% chance to hit me is too good. When I can't seem to hit him very well at all. I mean, I thought I had a +6 to hit him. But towards the end of that fight, I was looking and it had knocked all the way down to just +1. Not that guy. Gem. So, things I can do, I can run really fast, and I'm going to cast a web over here. Okay. Armor back. Got my bow manned, so I'm going to come out with my manned bow. Wait to see. So a bandit is held, but not the guy with the name. Where's the guy with the name? There, another bandit. There's the guy with the name. Came at me before a long time. There, is that him? Like, no, I want you to stay in the web. Go. Oh, that worked so well. All right, well, I don't see any more bandits, and I know if I try to walk up here and get those, I do know that there's some bandits up here on this platform. Gem in the gem bag, potion bag. A dispelling arrow and a acid arrow.
All right, all right.
Oh, a ring. What that one does. Alright. Remember it all. Another healing potion, amazing. So I look like a zombie, I lose some charisma, and I become cursed. Aw, that's depressing. I thought it was gonna be. But I got another healing potion. Happy about that. Gold. First good piece of treasure I found, and it was cursed.
All right, all right.
Maybe this guy had some. Got some plate. That's pretty good. Doesn't help me any though. A +1 warhammer doesn't really help me either. And a +1 shield. I'll be able to come back and pick up that shield as soon as I shoot an arrow. And here's our first candidate to take that arrow. Oh, selling arrow. That was pretty good. I'm still wearing my robes. Let's finish that off. So definitely when you would normally get to this bandit camp in the game, if you had a full party of 6, oh, I got hit. You would not be the level that I'm currently am. Oh, he hit me too. I switched to the better armor, the better belt. I took 2 shots from the bandits. Another hut to explore.
If you insist.
No bandits in there. Pocket change. I'm not even bothering to look for traps anymore. All these tents all seem set up the same way. Really good scrolls. Fine though, a web and a fireball. I'm pretty happy with that. Those will definitely come in handy in the future. Yeah, I would imagine you might be level 5
All right, all
by the
right.
time you get here. This which is still pretty good. Level 5 fighters do really well. Oh my gosh, why do these bandits? Why are they hitting me so well? Oh, heh, I still have the ropes on. Well, that was my fault. Take that back. Come on, shoot. Well, that guy's got a name. Still didn't last long. Oh. Treasure. More gold. I mean, after the bandit camp, still have the entire set of forest, which is like 5 different maps, or possibly 4 different maps, off to the left side of the map. Down here, then you have all the city. So we have a good chunk of the game done, but I'd still say we've got like 30 or 40%. of the game left to go. Still a pretty considerable amount. But I do suspect, because we're already max level, with some really good gear, I shouldn't be dying too much, and those maps should start to go really quickly. Well, potions? Before I go in there. Still got 8 points of damage, the potions heal 8. So I'm not wasting it. On back on. Just so that I can pick up this Wand of Fear, which I almost never use Wands of Fear. Because all that does is it causes the monster to run away out of the fog of war stuff. And then after you kill what you're trying to kill, it made it necessary for it to run away. Then you gotta like go run and hunt it down and be really annoying. Wand of Fears. I just don't see their place in this game. Not that helpful. Short sword.
What would you have? Very well.
I got all those. Okay. Map's pretty much done, so all that we have left is this room. Are we geared up the way I want to be geared up? No. Armor on. Right arrows. Okay. Go. Step inside.
Sorry, friend, but you've got a date down under.
Don't care who you are, no one's to enter Tazok's tent under penalty of death. Then come at me, for I have no intention of turning back. We're here under Tazok's own instruction. He requested that we retrieve his files and documents. No, I'm bloodthirsty. Let's do some fighting. You're dead, little worms. Okay, so we've got a wizard here. I want to shoot him. No, I didn't quite get the spell off that I wanted. Or he got the spell off. Wasn't able to stop him. So what choices do we have here? Dispel magic. Would be helpful. Or the dispelling arrow would be really helpful. Dispelling arrow. Well, it took away an image. Not quite what I was hoping for. So I want to kill this wizard off first. He's who I'm most afraid of. I'm less afraid of the damage and more afraid of things like charms or spells that bypass my awesome armor class. And then I want to shoot this guy who's doing ranged shots. Guess they're both doing ranged shots, but the hobgoblin has poisoned arrows usually. I don't want to be poisoned. I'll get the other archer. Come on. There you go.
All right, all right.
Just need that little extra encouragement. Okay. Got some scrolls. Ring. A lot of gold. Oh, some potion. And a scroll that I don't know. Scroll. Shield. Hobgoblin spot. Has gems. Gems. Gold. And he also has a magical bow. That might be something good. I'll toss down the shield for that. Actually, I'd rather toss down the robes. Just fire resistant. Not that big of a deal. That I think went fairly successfully. And it did take a little bit of damage, but not a super huge amount. Oh, that went really bad. I mean, I had enough time to react and only get hit once or maybe twice, but and I should have known. How dumb was I not to? You don't search for traps. The treasure chest in the final room of the adventure. I mean, if there was ever to be a trapped chest, that would have been it. So eager. Okay. Gauntlets just like the ones I'm wearing. Drop a lot of that. Scroll, scroll, scroll. What do we got here? Tazak, I hope everything moves along smoothly. I've written, give you instructions from our superiors. I've been told that a small band of mercenaries might cause the Iron Throne some trouble in the future. We are to ensure that they don't live to upset our operations. Obtain the services of the assassin Nimble should serve you well. Okay, I don't remember if that is an assassin we've come across yet. Tazak, I've noticed that your shipments of iron have slowed late. Imperative that we receive another ton of ore. Step up your raids and get a shipment to our base in Cloakwood next week. We need a stockpile as much ore as possible before our ultimatum is given. Also, Saravok wants to know what happened with the band of mercenaries. Have they been killed? You had better ensure that they have been, as Saravok will not take kindly to news. Okay. Rolls. Thinking Cloud 1 is good. Identify this without. Well, some of this I can. Sure, there was nothing else in the chest.
Mullahay and Tazok have proven to be nothing more than puppets. The true master of this unfolding mystery continues to elude you. One thing is certain. Someone has taken a very personal interest in seeking your death. Though why, you are not sure. Your search for answers continues, and the foreboding Cloakwood Forest is your next target.
All right. I don't know why it took so long to trigger that. Probably because I had to read the scroll first. Gauntlets are not identified. And of all things to drop, the arrows are probably be the cheapest, but the arrows I'll actually use. Shields I won't. Sure. Everything. Got a potion. Potion. Oh. I took everything but one shield. I'm okay with that. Let's talk to this guy.
Troubled times are upon us.
Ender Sai. It is time, is it? Time for what? My execution, what do you think? You're not with him, are you, though? No, I'd smell his rancid breath on you if you were. You're right, we're not Terravox lackeys. What's going on here? You're not? Well, this whole place is dirty to the core, that's what's going on. These aren't your ordinary bandits. They're part of Black Talons and part of Chill. Chill being a demi-human band, mostly hobgoblins, and led by a creepy smart one. Ardenor Crush, which pretty sure I killed. There have been others elsewhere, like that priest Molahe sent to poison the minds of Nashkul. Set himself up as a kobold god, returned, and legions of the brainless, barking fools believe him. Ready to do his bidding till death do they part. Molahe's dead. He was working for Tazok, I understand. Question is, who's Tazok working for? Saravok, didn't you? That's the trick, see? Fresh and Talgos Osnan, leader of the Black Talons, both think he's getting orders from the Zents, and Tazok doesn't do much to discourage that particular line of thinking. But the Black Talons and Chill are bandit group, see? They apply the trade routes, avoid the cities, that's where they go wrong. I'm from the gate, and I can tell you dead as leather that the Zentarum aren't behind this. Can you be sure? Desire for silence isn't the only reason I wear soft-soled boots. I wear them so I can tell whose toes I'm treading on. I didn't mess with no Zentarum. I picked my enemies and messed with one group and one group only, the Iron Throne. And, right as rain, here I am as Tazok's personal prisoner. You do the math. The Iron Throne, where can I find them? Tazok's been making regular visits to the Cloakwood, so that's where I'd start if I were you. There are some documents in that chest that might be worth taking a look at too. Now go step on some toes, alright? And you can tell them Ender Sai sent you. Okay, well, I was already pretty sure because I looked at the scrolls before I talked to you. Plus, I've played the game before, so I'm pretty sure I already knew to go to the Cloakwood. But now I should have all of the authority and ability to. Before I go to the Cloakwood, though, I will stop at the Friendly Arm Inn to sell off some of the stuff that I've picked up and possibly buy some more healing potions. If I can remember this time around. And there is the Cloakwood, first step of the Cloakwood, which you have to get to from the Friendly Arm Inn anyways. So this is our next good stop.
If you insist.
And I will end the video right here, and I will let the sleeping and healing and shopkeeping to the next video. So thank you so much for watching, and I will see you next time. Bye for now.